Hello, hello. Today's yoga flow is specifically for stress. A lot of us are stressed out these days. We all know that it's not good for the body, but really it's not good for the body. When we get stressed out, our cortisol levels skyrocket. The release of cortisol from our adrenal glands causes different systems of the body, like our digestive system and our reproductive system, to shut down. So we don't want too much of this released, because over time it can lead to big problems, okay, like diabetes, high blood pressure, and even unwanted belly fat, right? So if you're working out all the time, you're eating healthy, but you're noticing this layer of fat around the belly, it's probably because you're stressed, okay? So yoga and breathing techniques can really help us to calm the mind, calm the body, come back to a centered place, and be able to go throughout our day from a less stressed out state of mind and more from this centered and focused state of mind. All right, so we're going to start today in one of my favorite yoga poses, supported fish. So you're going to need 2 yoga blocks. You can also use a pillow. You're going to place 1 yoga block going up the length of your mat. You can do this on the lower or the medium height. And then your other block is going to go to the top of your mat. All right, when you're ready, you're going to sit in front of the blocks. Lower yourself down so that block that goes down the mat will rest between your shoulder blades. Okay, your hips are on the ground the entire time. And then you're going to lower your head down. You can readjust that block so it supports your head like a nice pillow. Okay, legs lengthen down the mat. And then your palms come face up. You can even bring them out to the side or cactus the arms to deepen that stretch through the chest. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. 2 more, inhale, filling the belly, ribs, chest, even into the throat. Open mouth, exhale. Let it all go. 1 more time. Gently begin to breathe in and out of your nose. Allow the blocks to support the weight of your body. And allow the tension from your chest and shoulders to melt away. Now reach your arms above your head. Roll over to one side so you come into a fetal position. You'll just reach back behind you, move those blocks off to the side. And then come back onto your back and hug your knees into your chest. Hands on top of the kneecaps, squeeze them in, rock side to side, massage your lower back. And we'll take a couple of gentle twists. So cactusing your arms, parallel your shins to the ground. Draw your navel in so your lower back is pressing down. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower your knees to the left, all the way down. Keeping that right shoulder close to the ground. Okay, the left hand can come on the outer right thigh, looking up or over the right shoulder, just closing the eyes. Breathing space into the lower back, the hips, and the shoulders, the chest. When we allow ourselves to get to a point of chronic stress, that stress adds tension into the muscles of the back and the hips, further just exacerbating that stress, just making it worse. Allowing with every exhale some tension to just melt away. And 1 more breath here. Cactus your left arm. Engage your abs. Inhale your knees up to center. You can scoot the hips to the left a little bit, and then on your next exhale, lower the knees to the right. So slowly lowering them down. Keeping the left shoulder close to the earth. That right hand can come on the outer left thigh. Just breathe here. Three more breaths. Allowing your breath to carry you into the moment. One more inhale. Full exhale. Inhale your knees up to center. Hug them into your chest. Give them a little squeeze. When you're ready, hands behind your thighs. Just rock yourself up to a seat. You're simply going to just roll over. Come to a tabletop position on your hands and knees. Bring your knees out wide to the edges of your mat. Big toes come to touch. Lower your hips to your heels. Walk your hands forward, coming to a child's pose. Deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. 4 more breaths right here. Feeling tension melt from the hips, the shoulders, the neck. On your inhale, rise up to a tabletop position. You're going to step your feet back and come to a downward facing dog. So high plank, lift your hips high. You can walk the feet forward a little bit. Really spread your fingers wide. Press your heels down and then pedal out the feet. So lift one heel up and then the other. Swing your hips side to side. You know, for most of us, stress is job related. And a lot of us find ourselves sitting for our jobs these days. Okay, so when we sit, the hips, the hamstrings, the calves, they all tighten up. So this pose just helps to release the back of the body that gets nice and tight from sitting. It also helps to reverse blood flow towards the brain, energizing, reawakening. Reversing the flow of blood to bring oxygen out of the legs and in towards the upper body. Settle in. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Look forward, bend your knees. 1 foot at a time. Walk your feet slowly and mindfully to the top of the mat. Press your heel down with every step, just getting that calf stretch. When you're ready, feet hips width distance apart. Drape your torso over your thighs. Let everything hang. Maybe find a rag doll, so bending the elbows, pinky fingers into opposite elbow. Let it all hang and then just sway side to side. Shake your head around. Breathe. Take your hands to the earth. Walk them over to the right side of your mat. Bump your hips gently to the left and then just melt your heart down. Reopening the lats and those little intercostal muscles between the ribs. Lengthening out those little rib muscles so that you have more room for your lungs to expand with breath. Take it to the other side, hands to the left, hips to the right. Bump them over. Breathe space into the side of the body. You can always have a block underneath your hands if it's hard to reach the ground. Walk your hands back to center. Take a halfway lift, flat back, reach your heart forward and your tailbone back. On your exhale, fold forward, let it go. Again, lift halfway, lengthen your heart. This time interlace your hands behind your lower back. So bring the heels of your palms together, keep a little bend in your elbows. When you're ready, fold over your thighs. Let the hands come away from your lower back. The shoulders are really tight. It may not come far, okay? So just allow gravity to kind of do its work here. They may open up far. They may still be by your lower back. Just keep a micro bend in the elbows. Let everything hang. Allow the weight to shift towards your toes. Halfway lift, hands to the lower back. Reach your heart forward. Exhale, fold, plant your palms. Step your left foot back and then your right. Come to a high plank and then tap your knees down. You can keep the toes tucked under. Okay, stack your hips over your knees and then walk your hands forward for puppy pose. So melting your forehead down. Reach through the fingertips, stretching the side bodies. Bring your palms to touch, and then take the thumbs behind the nape of your neck. You can shimmy the elbows forward a little bit more. Melt your heart towards the earth. And just breathe. Two more breaths right here. Keeping the focus on the here and now. When you find your mind wandering, noticing the thoughts, and then gently drawing your awareness back. Release the arms, take the palms under the shoulders, press yourself up, downward facing dog. So first come to that high plank and lift your hips high. Settle back in for a few breaths and see where you can find some length. Pressing away, lifting up through your tailbone. Feeling the stretch through your hamstrings and calves. If your back's rounded, okay, bend the knees so you can get a nice straight spine. We'll just add on. You're going to pick your right leg up, breathe in. Slowly step your right foot between your hands. Okay, nothing fancy. Okay, walk your hands up onto your right thigh. And then make sure that right ankle's lined up underneath the knee. Tilt your tailbone down, draw the low belly and the ribs in. And then just take a couple pulses in and out of the hips here. Okay, so feeling the hip flexors start to open and lengthen. Again, they get really tight from sitting. When you're ready, settle in. Reach your arms up overhead, big breath in. Bring your palms to touch, bend the elbows, take the thumbs behind the nape of your neck. Keep the navel drawing in to protect your lower back, and then take a breath in to just lift up through your heart. Kind of that same sensation as your puppy pose. Opening the chest, deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, reach up. Take the hands down, frame your right foot. Tuck the back toes under, straighten out your right leg for your half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Okay, you have your blocks. So if your hamstrings are tight, take your blocks to frame your foot. Okay, square the hips off so that right hip comes back a little bit and flex your toes back. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, walk your hands forward. So even if you have the blocks, take them with you, walk the hands forward, and then just let the shoulders and arms relax. Three more breaths right here. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knee. Take the blocks back off to the side. Hands down. Step your right foot back. Tap your knees down. Embryo's pose. Thighs together, hips back on the heels. Forehead to your mat. Walk the hands back. And just rock your head side to side. Feel the lower back and hips release. Relax your shoulders. Slow breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Breathe in and out of your nose. Take your palms under your shoulders. Press up. Walk the hands forward. Come to your high plank. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Just settle into it. Lengthen through the side bodies. Use your core strength to lift and get light. Reach your left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly step your foot between your hands. Heel down first if you can. Back knee comes down. Untuck the toes and then walk the hands up your left thigh. Okay, so just like on the other side, drawing the ribs and the belly in. Okay, so there's not a big arch in the lower back. Everything's coming in. It's like you're suctioning the front of your body to the back of your body. Okay, couple little pulses here. Feels so good to just slow down, reconnecting your breath to your body, reconnecting your mind and your body. Arms reach up, palms together, take your thumbs behind the nape of your neck. On your inhale, lift your heart, lift out of your lower back. Feel the side bodies lengthen, feel the triceps stretching out. Look up with your eyes, don't crank the neck back. Big breath in. Exhale, frame your left foot. So again, you can use your blocks, okay? You don't have to. Toes tuck under for the back foot. Walk your hands forward, really square your hips off. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, fold forward. Taking deep breaths. Feeling the hamstrings, the calves, the outer hip. Relax your shoulders. 1 breath in. Exhale, bend your knee. Okay, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Last time, downward facing dog. Okay, settle in, allow that blood flow to come towards your brain. Let's take a big breath in. On your exhale, flutter your lips, go. Okay, do that with me 2 more times. Big breath in. Flutter it out. I know it feels silly. 1 more time. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, tap the knees down. Hello, Coco. Let's find 1 more puppy pose. Maybe Coco will do it with us, okay? Lower the heart down, reach the hands forward, melt your forehead, chin, or chest to the ground. Okay, if you feel open, you can always tap the chin down or the chest, looking forward. Every time you inhale, expand the ribs laterally. Every exhale, melt your heart closer to the earth. 1 more. And slowly slide forward, come to a Sphinx pose. Okay, you're going to line up the elbows underneath the shoulders. Okay, really press down through your palms so you get kind of an isometric contraction. Square your shoulders off. And then you're going to just reach your heart forward. Feel that stretch through your upper belly. Close your eyes. Lengthening the back of the neck. Keep pressing up, getting the shoulders out of the ears. You can stay here if you want more. Seal pose, straightening the arms. Keep the shoulders rounding back. Lower belly engaged, so you're just getting that stretch through the upper belly. One more inhale. Exhale, release your forearms down, slide down. Okay, palms come back, press up. Come to a tabletop position. Take your knees hips width distance apart and then drag your palms up your thighs and take your hands to your lower back. So we're going to set up for one round of our camel pose, Ustrasana. If you're newer to this pose, I love to use blocks. Okay, this gives you a little bit more room to go deeper, but without having to bring your hands all the way to your feet. So you can take blocks to frame your feet, okay, on either side of the outside of your foot. Hands to your lower back. Hands to your lower back. Palms on the lower back, fingertips point down, like you're putting your hands in your jean pockets, okay? All right, make sure the knees again are hips width distance or wider. If your lower back is tight, the knees can come wider to give you a little bit more space in the lower back. Press down with your palms and just lift your heart. Okay, don't let the head fall back. Keep a slight tilt of your chin. Lengthen out through the collarbones just like we did in our Sphinx pose. Lift up. You want to avoid compressing the lower spine. Engage your lower abs. And then you can always stay here. Okay, otherwise you can take a hand down to your block and then another hand to your other block. If you feel like you can reach the feet, the toes can be tucked, one hand to a heel, and then the other hand to a heel. Okay, keep lengthening through the collarbones, opening the chest, look straight up at the ceiling. Deep belly breaths. Fill up the belly all the way as you inhale. Let all the breath go, draw the belly in as you exhale. 3 more. 2 more. Take one hand to your lower back and the other. Engage your abs. Use them to guide you up. Sit your hips back on your heels. Okay, if that's uncomfortable, place a block between your heels. Sit on the block. One hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Get nice and comfortable. Close down your eyes. And come back to that wave breath. So inhale, filling your belly, your ribs, your chest, all the way into your throat. Pause. On your exhale, emptying your throat, then your chest, then your ribs, then your belly. 2 more here. Blink your eyes open. Take your palms down. You're going to shift your hips. Come to sit off to one side and sweep your legs around. Okay, just getting into the outer hips a little bit before we slow it down even more. Take your right ankle over your left thigh. Okay, that left foot can be kind of far away from you if your hips are tight. If you get the ankle up and you want more sensation in the right hip, just scoot the left heel closer and then scoot your butt a little bit closer to your left heel. Okay, keep the shoulders relaxed. There's a soft bend in your elbows and you can just lengthen the collarbones, lift the heart. Breathe into your right hip here. Releasing any of the tension in the outer hips. Coming back to your breath if your mind starts to wander. Feeling that sweet sensation of life force energy flowing through your body. And you'll slowly uncross your right ankle from your left thigh. Okay, just windshield wiper the legs side to side. Feet are kind of wide. Oh, it feels so good. Just getting into the hips, the lower back. Okay, and then we'll go into the other side. So left ankle over your right thigh. Same thing, get as close as you can to feel that nice stretch. If your knee is like up here, that's okay. Just have your right foot a little bit further away. Okay, lifting the heart, breathing into the left outer hip, your piriformis and your gluteus mediuses. Maybe the eyes close. When you're ready, you're going to take your left foot off of your thigh, take your foot wide, and then one last time, windshield wiper the legs side to side. We'll end our practice today in a comfortable seat. We're going to take Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. This is one of my favorite breathing exercises for just balancing the mind, reconnecting the mind and the body, and just coming back to center. Okay, so this is a great one to do anytime you're feeling stressed out. We'll take the left palm face up on the thigh. Take the right hand, your index finger and middle finger to your third eye, the space between your brow. Your thumb will rest on your right nostril and your ring finger will rest on your left nostril. You can close down your eyes, find a long spine, plug your right nostril, and take a full inhale through your left, pausing at the top of your inhale. Pause. Plug your left nostril, exhale through your right. Pause at the bottom of your exhale. Then inhale through your right. Pause. Plug your right, exhale through your left. Pause. That's one round. We'll do 3 more. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale right. Pause. Inhale right. Pause. Exhale left. Pause. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale right. Pause. Inhale right. Pause. Exhale left. Pause. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale right. Pause. Inhale right. Pause. Exhale left. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale right. Pause. Inhale right. Pause. Exhale left. Take your right palm face upon your thigh. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Bow your chin to your chest. Thank yourself for taking time out of your day to come back to your breath, to reconnect with your body, and to center your mind. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this yoga flow for stress. I hope you're feeling relaxed, centered, and ready to just take on your day from a clear, mindful place. If you'd like more videos like these, please leave a comment in the comment section below. You can check out more videos and blog content on my website, kellycollinswellness.com, or check me out on Instagram at Kelly Marie Collins. Hope to see you soon, and I hope you have a great day.